Artist back on Jules.
Former coach, one of the best teams when it comes to Ascent, the best. I think was the
And it's the classic mid crunch fight over towards mid 3v3.
Yeah, a little bit. I would have loved
This is
it.
his cough.
We used to be the best back in the day. Not sure about now.
Back, I would say maybe like a few weeks ago.
I wonder if he's giving
Timber said they should close this one out. I mean, yeah, he said on Plat Chat, give them a map in their back.
Already locked down and playing the post plant. This is
Just a confidence thing at the moment.
The previous map, but well, I think we'll see a different face, or rather, critique them on the previous map about previous games, not about the one we just saw. Here, though, as well, I don't expect to see many problems. Pistols in play, though. You never know. For mates, they'll come out swinging. The tank, Beaz, and Kata. 3 big players on the way through. Shock dart. It's good. A little bit of damage on the Angel. That's a headshot on the Angel. Almost took down Xiao as well. Now,
what a
with
shot.
Zipbang gone,
oh my
everyone's
god,
low.
this was
a
a retake and a half.
Needed by NAVI to stay alive. Just one connected to the body will do it. For each 4 HP left.
Hey, you guys didn't stick on this? Someone had to send it.
All the way down. It is done. For NAVI,
obviously had no idea about the damage that the shock did.
Perfect.
I know one-sided, to be honest with you. Right?
Xiao, I don't think, has been anywhere near as inconsistent as everyone else. And he's been playing a role that he's good at, but it's not his best. This fade is, for me, I think his best role. I think this is where, if he's going to have one of those crazy Xiao performances, it will be here. That, though, is a great start for Takaz. He's managed to find one initially with an aggressive peek out.
Wait, we had a timeout of a user?
Considering he has, well, other than the Ghost, the only investment in this round, anything more he can do would be fantastic.
Damn.
Very valuable.
Yeah, the chat defended the mods, love that.
After he get aggressive in A main, immediately he's back on A. No chance for a trade, even if there was someone close by. Now it becomes a little tough for NAVI. You can't go down to the numbers and the trades. They've got to come ahead in these fights. And the Outlaw will
picking the right side on this one.
Shot onto any of these players on the defensive side, and they will go down. Nice skin also. Respected skins. Drone's going to be destroyed, but the reveal could be dangerous. Luckily, he's behind a wall. And the Classics, not known for their high penetration.
No.
Thank you for doing that, Lexi.
Wow. This is the thing. Any extra kills for mates
or Alec
is a rebought gun or a gun that's not going to be in the next round. The only thing that they have to, well, hope doesn't happen is from here on out, it's flawless for NAVI. Winning it, it's not going to be easy. Like, they just don't have the weaponry for that. And the time that they're already taking will put them in a pretty similar scenario to the last round.
Are they going to go for
it's going to be shut out.
You guys don't have to try retake. Just clear B main, wait for them. No, you guys are going for the retake.
Sort of locked into the site. The first one goes the way of Ardis. He's isolated. He's going to go down. They seem to have an idea that Sugetsu's here, but the rest of the players now drop. Even still, that's going to be an extra gun, and potentially he could even remove the remainder.
Yeah, he's probably going to get one, right? He might even get both at the moment of the time.
Who's just waiting on the
lovely man, got another?
Can he get anything more?
That is a costly round.
Yeah, you think back to the last map, it was mates going certainly not an even fight.
Well, that's the gun. Dude, Takaz should be winning that.
This gun is immediately going to be juggled off to somebody else, although
not a convincing duel.
As I said, you'd have to assume
they all have shields.
And
the assumption is
really
anyone.
No? Didn't even try and defend a gun here. Like, not even like a smoke or anything.
Papa's got the Vandal, Papa's keeping the Vandal.
He turned back. I was like, no, Tom, look, he's... Nope.
There we go.
Hey!
We got there in the end. We got there in the end. It's going to go into the hands of Ardis, but the thing is, the buy for the rest of the players still
double kill trip. Odin back to site. I don't know when he gets his recon, but Navi have chosen the right site here.
From the shadows to take himself back over to the other side of the map, which is just
Omen all is gonna stick.
Beaz will be laying down
Knife hits
fire.
both.
A lot of players already close, and let me tell you, this isn't where the Oath thrives. They can't do a damn thing. Stuck in position. HP is at least recovered with a flash.
What a timing of a flash, though.
That slows them down, and the Spanish
that guy has no one pushed into backside.
Yeah,
they handled it well.
They've done that.
Dude, weird setup from Gentleman.
Both picking them up. B site secured. Weapons to be retrieved.
I guess because they had the Omen flash, but I also Omen also just didn't like how they played.
For the save, while NAVI
I don't even think I mind the duel that much. I just hate that there was no reaction to them obviously having a gun down.
And they leave it with a lot of free weapons.
Dude, NAVI are back, man. We've seen back-to-back maps where they actually get the pistol and win the bonus that we used to see every single time.
I think a solid pot flash. It meant that even though the paranoia saved them, they couldn't actually capitalize off the back of it. And then it's just a numbers game. If 5 players go running at 2 players at the back of the site, even if you trade
In fact, they salvaged this with one gun. Yeah, that's what I mean. This was a literal one gun investment. And now they got 3 extra guns. One of them's an Odin.
4 players on 4 guns. That is a huge third round for.
There's still a lot of weaknesses for the remaining players. 2 rifles though.
Well, Xiao got himself a free Odin in the last round. He's going to try and put that to good use. It's double up of rifles in Pizza is definitely a bit of a gamble. A knife goes through, could give them up. Any utility place there and they'd be screwed, but it's more just a surprise factor. And while Angel was definitely surprised,
Smokes
the rest
down.
of the team are going to try and just
Every
quickly make their
prioritized
move
spawn
in.
and
Bear in
market.
mind, this is still a weaker purchase.
Someone spawn.
Taka's not revealed. Pop flash, they're going to try and play off it, moving as a unit, and it's going perfectly for Gentlemates.
Oh, and they spotted him as well. The Gentlemates need to try and keep this one clean. They know where he's going to be, so the setup should be good, right?
Completely surrounded. I don't think they're going to
Contact
give this one
into
up at
double
all. They're
swing.
just waiting for Kadavra to come in from behind and even just swinging off the contact. Really nice.
They had 2 guns into it, right? So they pick up 2. So kind of going both ways.
Back on the board. Finding success, 2 rifles.
Thrifty, yes, to the round after this just being a hell of a lot of ults.
Space taken. Angel is running it down. He's already in line. He's crossed his sight, trying to spam out heaven. He's not done you dead. Okay.
Yeah, this is weird. They're trying to, they're pretty much making this like a BBL strat where you make a lot of pressure over towards A, then you walk up short with your jet, but we have a lurker as well, so.
There's a man behind enemy lines. For now, there'll be no
really good call from this.
But the spike is left behind, Tom. Yeah. I really don't
John
think
QT said the teams in NA will probably perma-ban Abyss. Yeah, I would imagine that's right. But it's kind of like a... I mean, most teams will. There's only like a few teams that have actually been confirmed into playoffs that maybe have like a week or so to look at it.
I also like how you said is now the entry fragger.
Like
if he ever wasn't, Sugetsu's lurk is going to help
maybe
them out
Lev,
massively.
I can't remember where they were.
It's kept 2 players on the other side, and they're also going to get all of the information.
But yeah, it'll be like a...
It'll
It'll be like chicken, right?
Know they're safe to plant.
You don't want to waste your ban on that if you know that the other team's not wanting to play it.
They have a late lurk coming in from Sugetsu as well.
Yeah, this should be secured. Look at this setup, man. How did NAVI lose this?
And it will be coming up a little later. Artis might have to back off. Presumed there'd be a flash.
Okay,
it was dry peak, and the timing caught him off as well. Xiao backing off, creating a bit more space. Honk goes through. That's the last piece of utility.
Sugetsu, how many you got?
Actually on the other side, right? Zipban's popped his ult. He's cancelling out anything from mates, slowing down their push, allowing time for Sugetsu to finish that flank, to find the value. Although they're already dropping into the site, looking for the duel. Zipban is eagerly awaiting them, but Sugetsu's left alone. And the time seems to already be too far gone. Big swing that he's denied of, but even still, it's not close enough. Red Bull
Ever in doubt with that one. A nice try from NAVI though. Yeah, and I think they know that they like to play retake over towards A a lot, judging from that round.
After one Prowler goes through, because it could mean Angel's seconds.
They question mark creator over towards A, into the group up with the spike towards B.
For mates, they take side control. They sit down.
We have a bait, and this is weird because normally this is the opposite way round in terms of the bait. The Jet would normally be the one a little bit more committed, so I'd see Takas take a shot and then repeat again with dash.
He'll fire off the off. And even activate the dash. It's not needed, it's not used. Oh,
yeah,
the shot missed, and
the reason that it's normally the other way around is to make sure that doesn't happen.
Nice
you can dash away.
NAVI takes some damage, but no losses just yet. Those shots desperately close to eliminating Takas.
Oh, now Will! This goes back for a second bite of the cherry. And while his opposing Jet is lost. Again, we've seen this already. Close rounds for the side of mates, lost by a margin of seconds. Ones where we talk about, oh, the damage they're going to do, and then the next round is almost squeaky clean from NAVI.
As much as I didn't like the setup from Gentlemates, NAVI did good to just know that there's an op in play. As soon as they take some kind of contact here with the Prowler, they were going to insta-use the ult overwhelm. It was very, you know how normally I'll talk about teams having an op and then teams will just go fast. This was like a little default into something fast, right? Bit of A pressure. Try have some pressure over towards here so they don't have 3 people stacked over towards B. And then just a hit, but it kind of felt like a similar version of a rush, right? They're making sure that every corner has util. They don't want to...
That's silly.
Yeah, this is greedy.
That's a silly little mistake, and one that will haunt him in this round as he's now forced to use a much less impactful weapon.
Also, it would have been, the operator would have gone to Takas.
Yeah, Takas is fuming.
Oh. Maybe they're going to win this round anyway. The fragment's going to put Takas in a horrible spot. The trade's not bad. They're doing damage.
The pinch over towards me. He has no close. He has no idea about the guy close.
Player in this corner, but he's won the fight anyway. And both players now tag low. The spams not quite connecting.
Mid round.
Has now retrieved a gun as well. This is one of the best opportunities we've seen in a while.
Cow.
For the side of mates, they know exactly where this guy is, and oh, he runs out of bullets. It puts it down to the 1 versus 1.
A very good reposition from the tank, yeah. Instamate sound over towards his spam in the box. Then
NAVI much slower. Look how
Gentleman's back.
They want to fight for middle control.
Let's see if they can actually win a buy round, man. It's been double 50s.
Will be where the battle goes down. The tank and Kata already pushed up close. We'll see how this develops over the round.
Yeah, you look back at NAVI victories on this map. Back at split 1, you're talking about 9 rounds twice on attack, 7 rounds versus BBO on attack. So this is normally where they thrive. Even in the defeat to Foot, they had 7 rounds on their attack side. And it was more of the surprise.
Pressure B main, pressure A main, insta group up. They don't care about middle right now. They care about middle and the ecos.
Here though, the economy's on the brink.
And that's the rounds they're losing.
You see this round go the way of mates, and
see what the flash is like to take Takas away from this angle. He'll be into the nade, into flash top.
Seems like he's going to be the one under pressure, waiting with the operator. Shot not connected, and he needs to get out.
Yeah, it's time to just fall back and reset. Other teammates way too far away as well. Could be an overpeak. For a second, I thought Artis would jump
at least
up.
they double smoke though.
Much further back. NAVI have the time now.
Tankers is all for retake. They got flash, recon, can combo this well. Double flash from the tank. Oh, that fade eye, it was sick.
Takas was seen and taken down. Xiao looking to do a little bit more. Down below as they fall, he's the one to swing to keep the boxed in from back of Jenny. They try to trade it out. Xiao's down to just a classic, not much damage to be done. There's the late lurk from Sagetsu, but it might be too late. Angel has to try to take them off that spike. It's already halfway. Good damage, but the spams need to come in.
Oh, and he killed in the tank and maybe thought it was the guy defusing. 40 HP, that's a close one. Yeah, lovely smoke though. God.
But it's more so the fact that he has the Blade Storm to play with.
What type of tiebreak do they use? There's like a big Reddit thread, man. You can check it out there.
Short fight about to go down. It's Cadaver to fall, but Whalers is still here and holding strong. They filled in the space on mid. Sure, there's 2 kills, but a third player there as well. NAVI clean it all up.
Dude's got an ace.
Whalers is still putting up a fight. 3 kills to his name, and an ace needed to close this round out. The spike is down in front of him. That's the advantage he's playing with. And traps on the A site.
This is the first time NAVI's actually properly won out the duel over towards mid.
Ahead of time. If they go towards the A site, there's traps. He'll have the information, even has a cam as well.
Like the fade on this map because people don't know about the eyes normally. That's true. Everyone's used to the most normal recons.
Having the info on A.
Taken out.
Wonder if they'll be caught off
Plus,
guard by this.
I swear, the first like 3 weeks of people using fade again, everyone was mistiming shooting the eye. And on this map, that is devastating.
Zipan is still being given up. There's only one angle that they haven't checked, and now he's shot the bullets. They're going to try and fight this one together.
Nicely handled,
good decision
man.
by NAVI, and instead they're now that little bit further behind.
Yeah, it's the liquid Brazil strat.
Came after that, and they've gone for 2 of their own. The tank and Whalers.
I like this. This one actually this one was probably better than the actual strat, right? Go in, doing the Omen flash and the recon a little bit later. You have less time to react.
Well, he's showing how dangerous it is up close, and how on long range you don't really have to fear it. Sagetsu does well, cleaning up Bea's information now. About to be there, but the shot from Takas, the Blade Storm still lurking as a threat, and they're going towards it. Both players fighting for this control. They tried to isolate them out in the back, but it's Takas they need to be worried about. He's got another.
And the flash went in the smoke as well. Okay, nicely done from Gentleman. Yeah, this is a classic.
What was needed in a round like that?
Dabra's definitely been seen. Could be forced to retreat now. The expectation was that this was going to be a B hit. You can see they've got the Cypher,
the fade eyes again, and value. Pretty sure that clears over towards site as well. You got a camera to retake.
It's not something you really want to allow
Now managed to save his ult though for the fast flood. Yeah, Xiao's ult here.
The Nightfall, immediate response. They're going to try and get it nice and fast, but already that Nightfall's been used. And a trade to start things off, and the tank's done well. And in fact, Whalers has come up with another. It's only going to be left onto one. Artist with not the gun you'd want in this scenario, and he's going to get
that was pretty impressive though. They hit a lot of nice shots. Whalers did good, and they'll probably take the big win and taking Xiao's ult out of it as well.
Yeah, their control. Let's bring the fight to them. And the fact that so many of Navi's players are just stuck underneath it, it's a tough angle to fight.
They go a little bit faster on this one. Mates. 4-1B split.
One round behind at this point and looking to equalize at the half. It's Takas with an aggressive push-up. He's being spotted by the Prowler, and the dash is used, but there's no safe space. Navi have already filtered out.
Handled this really well. He's going to eat that flash, though.
Good flash. He's blinded. Gets away with a bit more than I expected.
Yeah, instant Omen. Do Navi cancel this? It's definitely a world where they could just chill out a little bit here.
No easy solution to this round.
With the amount of pressure they were doing, they should definitely know this Omen was stuck.
So what would have been a one-man defense, Bears now has support. And already to get
this wasn't too bad. 3v4, just wanted to go for a solo duel. He was one of the only people with HP. Went for the 1v1.
There's no way you're going to get past an Odin with
it's a good recovery from Gentlemates, to be honest.
An absolute miracle. And speaking of miracles, that's what we need from Ardis. Not going to be the case. Just like in the last map, an early start for one team.
The info.
As we look at Navi's defense,
Insta Prowler towards B, smoke on middle as well to take mid.
No early fights. They're spread out, just looking for the information, allowing mates to make the first move, and it looks like the attackers are very keen to do that.
Yeah, and he's getting out of this, so it's going to literally be camera, contact, flash, swing with the frenzy.
For Angel afterwards, and that's where the swing from Sagetsu could do so much.
Oh boy, he let go of the flash. It's all good. They didn't send it fully.
Catches quite a lot. The reaction is perfect. The reaction to peek out into the tank, not so much. That was a 5 versus 3.
Yeah, and they had this guy middle, right? Or am I just fully imagining stuff?
Are spread thin across a pretty big map.
I don't think so, okay.
Time is good for Zipan. Getting out of this might be difficult, but never mind. He's taken over and left it down to just Kadabra. A 1 versus 2. Something that could
how long does he hold this
either
for?
Side second half. And he's going to try and just be patient here. The re-aggression could be punished. They're peeking this one together. He's won that first duel. Tagged low, even lower in fact. There's another bullet will connect, but he's just going to try and retreat out of this one. Xiao unable to
definitely saw him with the jump at the end here. 28 HP.
Already.
I didn't realize the smoke was going to fall down.
Of the cross, wary of somebody peeking out from heaven.
I mean, Xiao walks through this.
Xiao does have himself the horn.
What is the timing like?
Available. But he might just look for the element of surprise. The door cannot be closed. In fact, that horn is not going to connect.
Oh, that's sick, man.
He's actually started
yeah, and how long does he wait before he plants?
Being tapped. I don't know
he
if he's
did good, man. He waited for a good amount of time here. Psych, thank you so much. Thank you. About 6 years tomorrow. Surely I'll do it, Psych. Surely.
It's a contact. Xiao's walking through. He's gone straight through the smoke. He's caught him perfectly back around Jenny. There's no way Kata expects him to be here already.
Wait, the weirdest timing ever.
For Xiao, but he still doesn't know where Kata is. It's a game of cat and mouse, and we don't know who the mouse is just yet. With 28 HP,
no way, that's mental. That was so mad.
He packed quite a bite.
Okay, nice.
The last round for NAVI.
That's too many sheriffs.
With a bag of jellies.
Surely that's too many sheriffs. 4 of them, maybe Gentlemates never buy outlaws.
Stands in the open with a flash because he thinks there's another player close. If you just fall back, you just wait it out. They had it 5v3, 3v1. But each step of the
there are
way,
allowed 2 deaths, and potentially we could see Whalers getting a bit of info on one of the sides of the map, so they don't go into the 4 stack over towards B.
A very heavily armed militia, but
how many of these guys don't send
a lot of players in the right position. Seems to be at the right time. Just depends whether mates decide to go back. Remember,
I hate everything about what they're doing right now.
They've got some control, got the ability to
now
rotate.
they've left the gun.
Do that now. But yeah, a weapon to be retrieved by NAVI, and perhaps even a chance for Angel up close. At the timing is everything. The shots landed by Whalers at least.
Oh, Navi didn't go and pick up the gun thinking that people would be defending it.
That weapon, that they've actually left it. Maybe just realizing that them having it is going to be more problematic. Nice work from the
They locked off the gun on shore.
What was a dangerous round now becomes what looks like a done deal.
I didn't love this eco round, anti-eco from mates, but
seemingly gone. It will be a rifle that's dissipated, something that is going to be a little bit frustrating. I don't think they're going to have time to go and get that one back unless somebody leaves now, but I guess if Cadaver is just going to continue to kill him.
I'm getting punished enough for this stuff at the moment.
On the side of NAVI, defensive aggression is going to be employed early. Angel on the choke point, and yes, he had support, but it didn't look like he needed it. Gorgeous play.
At least there was a KO flash, but...
They even invested into some more rifles. I think everybody had one coming into this round. Yeah. Now just a 5 versus 3 for their trouble.
Oh, Angel, he's gone back for a little more. I can't say I'm a huge fan. He's on 55 HP. He's playing an off angle. Timing's everything. It's going to give more of an individual peak. They're going to look to try and push.
Gotta take the timing of this cage because he's got nothing else. Water flash. Oh my god, 3v5.
But they have a huge advantage. It's being brought back, but not for
that was a high HP though.
Xiao, though, well, it's the tank in his ult, but the ult's not going to keep him alive, that's for sure.
I'm surprised he popped the ult in this one, but...
Again, it would have to be a mistake for him to manage to take this.
Oh, a big mistake. The only good thing is that NAVI are split, but with 35 seconds left, it's not like he's going to go rotate into B, and there's utility waiting from there if he does. All they need to do is wait for that plant, and the tank needs to use that.
Yeah, look where Xiao is. He's gone so
no matter what, this is a good round so far. Mates just bonus.
Either he's going to go back to mid,
this guy did buy, which worries me a little bit.
I'm just going to sit as far away as humanly possible. And for the tank, there's even an argument here of, do I just try and hold on to the rifle? Do I just bring that into the next round to give me something? Instead, he's going to plant safe. But he's actually managed to get it down. As you said, both of these players
doesn't hit the guy. He's cooked, bro. He has no idea this guy's here left side.
And wants to get to is just waiting. But again, he's managed to cross. He's managed to take just that little bit of extra space. The individual fight almost granted, but they still haven't cleared him just yet. Eventually,
he played this pretty well though.
It will be doomed.
That was impressive. Okay, so with the 3 deaths, we've got 3 people that can't buy into the next round. Everyone's going to be forcing into this one. I imagine Beyaz might have to get like a stinger or 3 on each team that can't buy next.
For both teams, Beyaz the only weakness for the squad. Ultimates not really stacked up for either team's favor. Although I will say the neural thefts have been decent so far. I mean, given a lot of information.
Camera broken on middle from Artist.
I remember the round
now insta reposition.
Players were in mid, hidden by smokes, and yet still
Angel was able to Omen on the rotate.
Also, this is just a huge round for economy. Both teams are almost at 0. And the tank, Cadaver a little bit above, and the same for Artis on the other side, alongside Sugetsu. Everyone else is as close to 0 as you can really get. It looks like the play once again is going to be try a hit into this A site.
Oh my god.
The spams have actually done a decent amount of damage, but
Artis took a whoa!
Swung back though. And that's
the slingshot back, that was sick.
The cages. They're giving the fights, it's a whiff though. And
yeah, drone really didn't go low enough to hit
to play around the edge of the smoke, giving the fight over.
Here.
It's a shaky one, but he's got Angel alongside
this is a convincing
him.
round,
The deadly duo. Whalers. He's been good. Not this good.
Okay. He's going to get one more, but
good man to
17-9. That's all it amounts for, is KD. There's no way to get back through that door, take down these players, and stop the defuse all in time. NAVI.
Are they breaking trips? All of like the little micro things that are happening. Are they taking A main a lot? What are they using? Are they using a KO flash for A main? If not, should we be fighting A main to make him use a KO flash?
A real desire to get that
just everything really.
So good to sort of work alongside Takas, having that
Are they still sticking to a lot of stuff that they used to do in the past, which means that maybe they're more likely to do other stuff, like all rounds?
Presence into mid. The combination of Xiao, hardest jump peeking, and now Angel there to join him. Looks like they want to challenge this one. Zipan's gone out as well. It's a 4-player mid push. They've seen nothing.
They have been spamming this corner a little bit.
They're now going to be pressured on the other side.
That could be a chance for Whalers.
That'll do it.
The spot's going to be open on short. With Sugetsu down, manpower starting to dwindle.
Fast retake, fast flood retake. Yeah, and they wrecked this guy on doors. There's no pressure door.
Good for one. Cloudburst has covered him all for a moment, given the avenue for Takas to take him down. All the kills go in the way of mates, and well, even if Artis found
I mean, they had the security from top mid.
Was right behind him.
Okay, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I would even be fine with a NAVI timeout on this one, but Pretty sure they're just going to be playing actual A site here instead of the trips.
And the fact that they have
it would be pretty easy to call a switch here and put the Cypher back over towards me. I would maybe give them the early trip, but
yeah, I don't think there was much Navi could do.
But that was the thing. I
How's the
think
roll swap looking? A lot better, to be honest.
Firstly, having the information, because Whalers will have heard everything. But also, they've hit hedging the bet that Na'Vi won't stack that up again, left it onto Sugetsu. This round is a mixed bag buy. A Guardian, Angel with a rifle.
No way.
Oh, they've just spotted everyone within the smoke. It's not pretty. An even trade. Xiao hasn't been seen. He's lurking in the smoke, but it's still just going to be the 1-for-1. Still, though, with the weaponry that was put in, for Na'Vi, that's not too bad. This next fight could be absolutely everything. Bears, I don't know if the trail has given him away. Sugetsu only with a pistol, and he doesn't win the battle.
We hit one, though.
But Angel might. He's got the perfect timing, and now he's got the spike.
Down B.
Smoke for main, knowing Beyaz was there not long ago. Beyaz no drone, although now is not the time to use it. Has the reveal and 2 shocks. Good utility to work off of. Needs to recover that spike and might even try to hightail it afterwards. Has the time to rotate, but getting out there is the problem. So many nasty angles Angel could be hiding inside of. 40 seconds on the clock. It still looks like he'll have to.
Does he go stairs?
To commit. And
it's
Angel
all
is
about.
hedging his bets a little bit. He spotted the spike is still there. No need to play greedy. No need to over-aggress. And where is Beyaz going to look as he makes his way out? I think he saw him.
He saw him. He saw the gun barrel.
An angle on Angel, and well, Angel's now got the info.
And he's running away.
He's tagged down to
and
48
he's gonna know
HP.
He's done damage.
I think the barrel gave him away. The TP.
Does he cancel? He sticks it. Beyaz is on top of it though, and as soon as Angel sees his recon, he's like, "Well,
got this one completely wrong. I better wish he had that TP
That's
once
so
again,
funny.
because it is going to be the plant. And the worst thing as well is
they went for the mind game set.
There's a Hunter's Fury.
He's got to know he's done a good amount of damage.
If Beyaz would take the risk and use it here, it's probably not the time to try and attempt something risky. But at the same time, it's still going to be the battle of the brains.
There's their money out for this one. They can at least buy next.
To level things up, or for mates to take a further lead. Beyaz is just waiting.
Nicely handled from Beyaz.
Does not miss a beat.
See, that one got a little bit too close.
At least.
Now, bear in mind.
Use a lot of ults here. One away from a KO ult.
That's a lot of information.
And at the moment we can see that Navi didn't go for an anti-KO setup.
A couple of rifles and some pistols. A very fast-paced take. They're being caught by absolutely everything.
Relax, dude. Relax. It's all good. No way it's still here.
Yeah, just give up on it.
It's too difficult. Can't do anything about it. Already, that Blade Storm's going to dissipate. It's a lot of damage, but damage to either side. A quick rotation from Xiao to support. They are going to be seemingly committing. Angel still at the back of the side. Paranoia available, but it's already been bypassed. Taka, even while on low HP, is going to win that battle.
Man.
And running. That was a crazy shot. Nice return by Zipan, but they need a little bit more. Lots of ultis there for Gentlemates. The plant coming in now. The tank can return the favor that Zipan had just a moment ago.
Beyaz recon though.
Not even sure if they need it at this point though. Numbers advantage. Takas low. Beyaz with a Hunter's Fury. He's on site though. Won't be post-plant usage. Won't be to deny that defuse. Instead, they'll be taking fights, scrapping together. This could be dangerous. If Takas
low
is the first
HPs.
one to fall, Numbers can equalize very quickly. Low HP on Beyaz, and he swings again. He is dropped, and now they know where the tank is. A good idea. There should be a player in main, and Whalers connecting the kill gives it away. But the info is hard
nicely
to execute
handled.
on with such low HP.
Boy.
It's 11 to 8.
Once he insta-pop the KO ult and it hits the Cypher, there's the trip.
Not in the right place.
Hammer over towards short, completely done.
It actually slowed them down a little bit. They are going to make their way into the site.
They're here very early, but they don't have the opportunity to. Who's meant to plan this? They have the opportunity to fast fly them until this ult stops. It's a very well timed knife on top of that.
Now there is a Nightfall available if Na'Vi want to throw it in, but bear in mind this is still a weaker purchase. It would be a risk.
Sure, we're going to see that with the push already coming through.
Oh,
definitely not up close though.
I just wrecked him.
Hunter's Fury doing some damage. Artist dodges it, and he's right back in the fight. 3 versus 2. Pressure on for Beyaz and Cadaver stuck down below. He's already tagged Artist, and the correction is there with Xiao on the floor. It's
triple
all on to Angel, but Kata doesn't stop. 12.
I'd had no.
He's safe for a moment. A lot of noise being heard in A main. This is where you expect to see that little bit of extra aggression. Maybe in B. Deep reveals and so on. Mates have all the information thanks to a cam spotting mid push and a trap sat outside of B main. They know their flank is nicely secured for now. Might even send Whalers for late flank Depends on the success as they make it to the site already. One wire going to be destroyed. Another around Jenny. Nice spray by
respect to Takas on this one, not for even getting the first kill, but for having a good idea that most likely they're on top of his pathing over towards the left side of site, and he goes right side, and he gets another triple back-to-back.
It's only Xiao left.
Yeah, and they sent it in without the fade.
You can definitely tell. We said NAVI backed into a corner, back against a wall. They look scary. They come out swinging. Seems like mates.
What's the last map? Split? Oh my god.
It's got Nightfall. It's got all three. It's got all three. That'll be the information, or at least I think it did.
It did,
yeah, it did.
Sure. But he's still looking in other directions. The players currently,
I think
at least that a little bit lower, but he's got to try and wipe them all out, and it is not going to
these
happen.
attack halves, though.
This series will
attack
go
halves
the
were
distance, and only one
really impressive.
will survive.
Oh, they dug deep for that comeback, but
shout out to Whalers, man. Whalers kind of kept them in the first half, really.
Still with some fight, and Split coming up next.